The woman clearly had $100 billion in her bank account. But instead of enjoying the life of a wealthy wife, she chose to take a job as a cleaner. The reason she did this was because her 3 sons were all exceptionally capable. Her eldest son was the president of the National Academy of Sciences. Her second son was the richest man in the country, and her youngest son was the #1 traditional Chinese medicine doctor. To avoid being harassed by people who wanted to benefit from her, she rode her old tricycle every day and picked up empty bottles from trash cans to sell, until one day her 3 sons heard that their mother was going to attend a class reunion. To give their mother enough dignity and face, the 3 decided to accompany her to the reunion, but their mother stopped them because she thought her sons were too flashy and would make her classmates think she was showing off. She then pushed them away and left on her own tricycle. Little did she know that her sons had already prepared gifts for her. Her eldest son, in the name of his younger brothers, sent an antique worth $5 billion. The second son booked the entire banquet hotel. The youngest son invited a famous singer from 40 years ago to give their mother the best celebration possible. Meanwhile, her classmates had also learned from the sons that the richest man's mother was their classmate, and that today's banquet hotel had been fully booked by them. After hearing this, they immediately wanted to go downstairs to welcome the rich man's mother personally. After all, their children all worked in major corporations. At that moment, the woman had also arrived at the hotel, and she ran into one of her old classmates. Just as she was about to greet her, she was met with Laura's disdain. Laura said directly that she was just a cleaner, earning only $3,000 a month, barely enough to support her sons. Then Laura boasted about her own family's situation, claiming that she lived the life of a wealthy wife every day, and even went out in a $1 million luxury car. The classmates who had been waiting nearby looked at the way both women dressed and lived, and immediately assumed that Laura was the mother of the richest man. They pushed the woman aside and hurried to flatter Laura instead. They even praised Laura's parenting style, saying she had raised her son to become the chairman of the top corporation. Little did they know that Laura's son was just a driver, and that the luxury car she mentioned actually belonged to her son's boss. The woman standing by tried to explain that her own son was the real chairman, but no one was willing to believe her. They even mocked her as nothing more than a garbage-collecting cleaner. They insisted that the real chairman's mother was Laura. Driven by her ridiculous vanity, Laura admitted that she was indeed the chairman.